Earlier this year, COVID arrived, and it changed our lives. It changed our lives. On Friday, March 13th, our schools shut down for the remainder of the school year, the previous school year. And to benefit our school district, we knew that our kids, needed to continue to learn online. And Chesterfield County Public Schools was ready to do that. We are very, very flexible. Our school district, very flexible. Our superintendent, our staff, our principals, our leaders, our teachers, very flexible. And so we knew very quickly that, our kids were able to get online with these things right here. If you don't know it, so I have a seventh grader and a first grader at home who is watching online with probably hundreds of other people. And I'm holding up Karen's Chromebook, my seventh grader's Chromebook. And so the benefit of the CCPS was that almost every student that needed a Chromebook received a Chromebook in the spring. We were one of the few school districts who could move this quickly to do this, which was great for us. But we also knew that this thing was nothing more than a paperweight for students who did not have internet access. Our superintendent came to us, as he mentioned, to say that we need to make sure that every child has access to internet. And so our board met, and they pivoted quickly to make sure we could partner with other organizations within our community to ensure that the kids that needed internet access received internet access. And together, we raised over $400,000 within a few months to make sure that any child that needed this right here, a Wi-Fi hotspot, could receive it. Without you, each one of you, without the folks that are viewing us online, without our supporters, we would not be able to make sure 3,000 young people could get online. Just imagine that. But we were able to move quickly. So thank you to our folks that are with us. Thank you for everyone that made this possible. We also partnered really quickly on a really cool T-shirt that I think Joe bought 10 of them for county government. But we sold over $20,000 worth of T-shirts to support the Chesterfield Food Bank, all within a matter of months, all from an idea with my friend Amy in the Family and Community Engagement Office at CCPS and Ashley from Communities and Schools to pivot really, really quickly and partner with our school district, our county government, the Chesterfield Chamber, and the Chesterfield PTA to sell a huge number of shirts to make sure that we could ensure that not only our students, but our family members, our community overall, our elderly could eat basic needs. This was not in our mission. When we were founded in 1989, our founders at that time had no clue this was going to be the thing that we needed to do in 2020. But our board leadership said, we are going to do it, and we're going to serve the people that need us. And we were able to pivot for our community. So we were able to raise over $100,000 in total through our partners to support the Chesterfield Food Bank really quickly. And finally, our partnership with the local community, with Spring Creek Baptist Church, with the Robbins Foundation, to make sure we could get cash gifts to families. Now think about this for a second. For some of our families, for some of you all may know, especially our principals, it's tough. It's still tough. Some of our families were facing the electricity being cut off or already off. Some of our families faced food insecurities or had no more food left. Some of our families were now homeless. And so our community partners stood up and allowed us to award these families $500, up to $500 in emergency funds to help them. No questions asked. This wasn't a part of our mission, but this was a part of the heart of Chesterfield Education Foundation. We had to do it. We had to do it. So we need you, and we need you more than ever tonight. We need you to make sure that CEF is viable, not only for today, but for tomorrow. Dr. Doherty talks about the 5 years of thinking that he's doing. I'm also talking about the years ahead that is long beyond my time with CEF, long beyond my first grader graduating. We need to make sure that we are here. So I'm asking you tonight to consider making sure that we can support CEF through monthly giving. Now, you may say, well, why can't I just write a check for $1,000? That is beneficial. I appreciate that. But what's more impactful for us is monthly giving, recurring gifts, to make sure that we can continue to pivot and to provide our stability of programs and initiatives for our young people at CEF. So consider a minimal monthly gift, $10 a month, $120 a year, supports internet access for an entire family at just $10 a month. $25 a month could support the Chesterfield Star Program, which allows our kids to receive books that they want to read. It's not necessarily the book that I didn't like in 7th grade or 3rd grade. It's the book that I want. You can support a full class of our elementary students for books that they want to read for leisure. And $50 a month can support our families that need basics, food access. So I ask you, again, to consider on your tables tonight and online at home, what you're seeing is a QR code. It's the coolest thing ever. You can scan it, and it takes you directly to our giving page. On your tables tonight, you also have a giving card. I'm asking you to consider making a donation to the Chesterfield Education Foundation to make sure that we can continue serving the young people, our students, our families, our teachers, and most importantly, our school district. I appreciate your time. I appreciate all that you're doing, and congratulations to our 2020 Bravo honorees. Thank you so much.